What are we doing?
Suffering.
Okay, we just did our last fall porch pickup for Bear Country Porches, and I think my husband hurt his back. We're now getting a tire fixed on our truck, and we're headed in town to run errands. So it's a busy Saturday morning. It's about 50 degrees, is that right? 50-ish?
It's
overcast,
wonderful.
Cool, feels so nice. We're gonna stop at a little taqueria up here and get some tacos for breakfast, and then we're gonna run to Target. We're totally out of toiletries and things like that. Okay, we got our tire fixed at this little hole in the wall. It's definitely time for me to get my bangs cut again. This guy's laughing because I'm filming myself. So we're gonna head to Target. It's now November 1st. I feel like everyone in the whole world has abandoned Thanksgiving and is straight into Christmas. Tell me down in the comments, do you, when do you decorate for Christmas? We, growing up, and kind of always have done decorating on Black Friday, like the day after Thanksgiving. I typically host Thanksgiving, so I like it to feel like Thanksgiving. My daughter Evelyn wants to decorate our tree the day after Thanksgiving, so I know like our main tree, I'll wait for then, but I'm just curious, like, who is holding out? As a content creator, I know it's behind the game to wait, but just because I'm creating content doesn't mean why does he not have a taco? And he's walking like he hurt his back. You changed your mind?
They don't have breakfast tacos on the weekends. It's just like tamales and
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just go straight for an early lunch after Target. He is suffering, y'all. He hurt his back. Okay, so that's a bummer. We could get Panda Express and bring some home for Everett after Target. They open at 10. This is really bumpy. Waco roads are so terrible.
Panda Express? No breakfast taco.
Well, you gotta, that dream has died. It's now 10 o'clock and we're headed to Target. Let's go. How's your back? Look how overcast it is. I'm kind of chilly. It's almost jacket weather. We may get some rain today, huh?
No, I think it's just a passing cloud. It's going to be beautiful. Chamber of Commerce weather.
Don't you think we should check out the holiday stuff just for funsies? Just to get inspired?
Yes. Just to get inspired.
Yep. Okay, it's the next day. We got home yesterday and had a very atypical Saturday for us. We literally sat on the couch, watched a movie. Brian has a work project he's working on, so he was on his computer out there with us. We really enjoyed our errand time that morning. Evan was in a really good mood, and the weather, y'all, is so lovely here in Texas. We have had 90-degree weather up until the last few weeks, so it is so welcomed that it is now finally cool. I'm comfortable in short sleeves. I probably could put on a long sleeve and feel just fine. So yesterday, when we were walking through Target, we saw a lot of really fun things. I watch a lot of vlogs about home decor for the holidays, and so I was familiar with a little bit of the stuff before we even got there, but it was fun to see it in person. I love all of the kind of nostalgic, is that how you say that? I don't know. I love all of the vintage inspired decor, a traditional Christmas with all of the brighter colors and, you know, influenced by those ornaments from back in the day that were all glass and very pretty and sparkly. So I loved seeing all that. I am definitely a very traditional Christmas decorator, always have been. I don't really know what we have. Last year we of course decorated for Christmas. It was our first year back after the fire, so I did buy some new things. So I don't even really remember what those were, and a lot of our Christmas decorations were in our barn, so we did not lose those things. So I had my stuff kind of divided, so we did lose some things but not all. So I really don't have a memory. I need to go back through my camera roll and see. We had moved into the house in October. And y'all know, if you've been longtime followers, that transition time of being in our mother-in-law suite was so crazy and chaotic that we really, moving in was something we had looked so forward to, but it was all consuming, trying to figure out what we had, what we needed, what we were taking, receiving back and using. And so while we had a wonderful holiday season, I think I was still in that kind of trauma mode of, not fully being present. And so I'm so thankful that this year we are settled, and that we're really going to be able to have a peaceful Christmas. And so I'm really looking forward to shopping some new things. That is going to be coming up this week. I'm going to go out this week multiple times. There's a few things I'm looking for. So yeah, and one thing in particular, at Target, they had a Hallmark brand, I've never seen that before, of bedding. And I really would like to invest in some bedding for the master bedroom, Brian and my room. Mainly, I don't know if I would do sheets. I just got some quince sheets that are kind of a Christmassy green, not like a bright green, more of an emerald green. Y'all, they are so good. My daughter had told me about them, and I was new to quince clothing. I have a quince clothing haul that I will link down below from, I guess, September, and have loved the luxury and this classic pieces, have loved it so much. So she had felt some bamboo sheets at a friend of hers and was like, Mom, I have to have these for either birthday or Christmas, and you and Dad should really get some. So I did, and they are wonderful. We were sad because they had to go in the wash. So we'll definitely be trying out some more colors. So I will also link that video and the link for those sheets. If you're looking for new bedding, they are wonderful. So I don't think I'll get new sheets, all that to say, but we have a down comforter that has just a solid white, really simple, pretty cover on it. And then we have a Pottery Barn quilt that I absolutely love. I want to use that, year round, outside of maybe the holidays. And so I'm looking for maybe a velvet duvet cover. Picture this with me. And then a really pretty quilt. At Target, I think these were comforters. I have some footage of them. They were really simple Christmas prints. So I'm going to think about them. They did not have them in a king, so I was going to look online. And, it's only early November, so if those go on sale early enough, I may try those out. I've been looking at Wayfair and Dillard's and Macy's and Walmart. So that's something fun I'm hoping to do. Brian did last year buy me a Christmas tree for our bedroom, which we've never had in our 26 years of marriage. So that was so fun to be reading, having tea, cocoa, watching a show, and having the twinkle lights in our room. I got that at Sam's last year. So I'm really excited. I tend to be a decorate after Thanksgiving for Christmas. But that's getting harder and harder. I feel like everybody is pushing Christmas content, and it's in the stores in the summertime almost, it feels like. So it kind of puts you in that mood to get it up, get it up, get it up. So anyways, there were so many beautiful things at Target. I really want to be thoughtful about what I purchase. I would really like to get down what I have and see what I have from there, but that's a whole other thing because my garage. You come sit here. 1 minute. So I've been tapping the door. So anyways, I came out here. You want shoes on? Put your shoes on. Go get your shoes on. Okay, so I came out here to get my 2 GreenStalks planted for fall. I did this a while ago, this sweet little green one for fall, and we had weeks of weather still in the 90s, and I had planted all my lettuces and spinach and all that stuff, and it didn't work. So there's a few things that made it. I'll get the camera up close and show you some fennel and some chives. I was really frustrated because I planted a whole packet of nasturtiums in there and I only have one planted, or one that actually made it. So I have a list for Brian of Botanical Interests seeds that I want for sure in my stocking that I have already used up. I am deep in seed collecting. I have some fun shorts coming out about that this week. Yeah, I have so many things in my mind. I'm kind of at that point with gardening where I'm like, I feel so behind and so many things that I want to do that it's hard to just know where to start. So it is November 2nd. The great thing about these smaller GreenStalks is that they're easily movable. I'm building a portable greenhouse probably this week, so I'll be able to get this in there too as the weather changes. But I think there are some weird bird noises going on here. I think we have a few weeks of weather that this will really thrive in, and most of these will take just a few weeks to get from seed to where you're actually harvesting the lettuce. And my girl Loretta, my sweet little paradoodle puppy, I had dinosaur kale, some fall cucumbers, and a bunch of stuff not a bunch. I had some things growing, and that girl dug the whole thing up. She's in timeout. She can't be out back without me being out there with her because that's the Pyrenees in her she wants to dig. So we're gonna get some of these in here. We also have that oak tree that I shared with you in, I guess, the last video, our taco bake video, and there are acorns everywhere. Driving me nuts. So we're going to kind of clean the acorns off. The soil is already ready, so I need to dry. I have different kinds of oregano that are just growing off the top of this that we're going to completely cut back. My mom, for my birthday back in July, I haven't used it yet, bought me this tiered net shelving. I don't even know how to describe it. This tiered net thing that you can dry all of your herbs in before you want to save them. So I also have a dehydrator. So I think we'll probably try both methods and see what we think. It's also great for drying out seeds. Not the dehydrator, the thing my mom gave me. And this GreenStalk I got for my birthday. I got for Mother's Day. So this has been the first season that I have used GreenStalks, and Evan is ready to go. And I have absolutely loved it. So more about that. I'm gonna go be with little man. Ow. Brian has pulled his back out. And this little hellion here just wants to bite my feet. Yeah. So Brian has been in his office all day today, even though it's a weekend, working. Thankfully yesterday we had some downtime, but he's also in pain, so you know that makes everything that much more difficult. So okay, so I shared I wasn't doing once a month grocery haul shopping for us in general anymore. And the hard thing about that is that you don't have the excess food when you're not, when you don't have a plan. So I sat yesterday and wrote out all of November's stuff, all of November's menu, and all of my grocery lists. I have yet to place that order, and we normally go to the grocery store after church, but we stayed home this morning because Brian hurt his back and he has this project. So yeah, needless to say, we will be eating a good dinner tomorrow night. I've got to figure out how to get some groceries delivered tomorrow. So our choices are, I made a really nice meal on Thursday night. So we have one bowl left. It's like a Chipotle bowl with chicken and corn. So I don't know if Everett will want to eat that, but we also have some breakfast sausage in the fridge that we need to use up. So I was thinking of making some sausage patties and making some omelets. I have some peppers. I don't know, what would you choose?
Breakfast versus what?
Or the Chipotle bowl.
Anything is fine. Whatever is easy.
Well, they're both easy. So my grandsons were here and we jumped on the trampoline for hours, it felt like. Emma and I started to, Emma and I started to put together our porch decorations for fall. We have a website called Bear Country Porches. We did fall porch decorating for our first season. We just did our last porch of pumpkins this past weekend. It was so pretty. However, Christmas, like I shared earlier, everyone is already ready to decorate for Christmas. So our goal is by Thursday to have pictures and packages ready to post on social media. So anyway, she was here, and with the boys' help and with Elvis's help, this little rascal, I bought these twinkle lights at Sam's, and literally I walk over here and he has chewed the twinkle lights in half. So now we're down one twinkle light because little friend here is a puppy. He's teething. He chews everything. So if y'all have I bought chew toys and he does play with them, but of course he wants to eat everything that's not a toy. So Emma and I worked on that some. We jumped with the boys outside. Chris was so sweet and worked with Evan for about 45 minutes on trying to convince him to let him cut his hair. If y'all have noticed, Evan now has an official shoulder length hair almost. So that did not go over well. We did all the bribery and he ended up shaving Danny and Tommy's hair and head in the process, trying to convince Evan. So we had a full afternoon. Esme's at work, so we've got to get her tonight. So my goal is to get back out there and get that one. It'll take me 5 minutes to get that one GreenStalk replanted with our salad stuff. But now we need to eat, so we're going to make some sausage patties and omelets, and then the house is pretty picked up. When I was having my sister and brother-in-law over on Thursday, it was a good excuse to get everything. I dusted everything and cleaned, so it's just a matter of picking up a few things. I got all of our laundry done, so it was a productive day. I've been overheated, but that's not a new thing. Okay, so we're gonna make some with my friends here at my feet. So ridiculous. Okay guys, move over. And Coleman is the size of a small horse. So it's much. Okay, I'm gonna get the sausage. Or are we switching gears and having this with pasta?
That sounds great.
Will you choose breakfast sausage or pasta? This sounds really good to me. Okay, so we're switching gears. This was right next to the pasta. This is a jalapeno cheese, and I have some marinara sauce. So I'm just going to saute this And that will also give us some more leftovers for tomorrow. And somebody, I'm sure Esme will eat that Chipotle chicken thing also. She'll probably eat that when she gets home tonight. All right, so we're gonna cut this up. I'm gonna turn this off because this will take me a second. We're gonna get this cut up. Okay, we just ate dinner and I'm rushing back out here. I am going to get this thing planted and probably not even get it watered tonight. We'll get up early and water it tomorrow, but let's see. We for sure want to do some of this farmer's market blend lettuce. I will have these seed packets linked below, and also the GreenStalk. I have a coupon code for both places. These are great for so many things, y'all. If you have a college student that has an apartment that would love to garden, getting this small 3-tiered GreenStalk would be absolutely the greatest kind of out of the box gift. And you could pair it with some Botanical Interests seed packets. I have found great germination, great price, beautiful, unique, different seeds. I've had such great experience with these. So there is going to be a lot in the coming weeks of content related to watching this grow, but just kind of put that in the back of your mind. If you're a planner and want to go ahead and buy and order things early in the season, consider getting a GreenStalk as a gift for the holidays. My kids don't watch my channel, but I know at least one of my kids is getting one this holiday season, so I'm excited for them to start doing this kind of gardening stuff with me. Okay, so let's get where you can see this better. I didn't bring out my whole tripod thing. We've had rattlesnakes on our front porch, and also I got bit by a scorpion out here a few weeks ago, so it kind of puts me on edge. Okay, taking off the acorns. I had to leave. Ooh, there's like some really gross bugs in here. What the heck? Okay. All right, so we're gonna remove the nasturtium tags. That was my fault. Didn't get out here enough, planted it when it was in the heat of the drought. Okay, this is my fennel. Look how cute. Okay, let's see. This is 21 to 45 days to maturity. And let's see. No spacing required. Broadcast about 1/2 inch apart. Surface to 1/8 of an inch. So all I'm going to do is just kind of rough up the soil a little bit. We're just going to do that there. Let's see, what was this? Yeah, cilantro, nasturtium. That did not handle the heat. Okay, My fall gardened too early, although this might be a little volunteer cilantro. We'll leave that just for funsies, but we're gonna put some lettuce around it. Okay. So this is like a variety of lettuces. See the seeds coming out. I think I recognize some romaine in there. Okay, so we're just going to sprinkle this. All right, now I have found, I always say things like, okay, I don't want to take the time to make a tag because I will for sure remember what it is. Okay, you actually won't. So I can link these down below. These are really inexpensive. I think you get 1,000 in a set. So they are wonderful on Amazon. So let's see here. This is Farmers Market Blend lettuce. Today is 11/2, I think. So let's see, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, I did 6. So I'm just gonna make, well, I wasn't gonna take the time. Ten, 2, actually 11/2, y'all. Okay. Three more. So we've got one here, here, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I've got my fennel there. Let me show you this lettuce. Isn't that so cute? Yeah, so what the goal is, hopefully the whole thing will be filled with that. So we're going to just start with the lettuce tonight. It's getting kind of chilly and dark. Brian's still gonna go feed the animals outside. So I think this is alyssum. Ornamental, yeah, alyssum. That's cute if that blooms. Okay, and then I'll show you this over here. So this cherry blossom color is no longer available. So there are so many other beautiful colors on their website, but you can see I need to cut everything back, and lots of different oreganos, lots of different flowers. So we will come out here and harvest, cut back all of these, give them a chance to regrow, and then we're going to just heavily do some fall gardening in here this week. Go and check out GreenStalk Gardens and Botanical Interest seeds. Some of my favorite things. Okay, I've got my friend Austin here joining us. So I'm gonna rush back inside, but thank you guys for hanging out with me today and yesterday, I guess. It has been fun. I am unprepared for a Monday, so I'm gonna get inside and get my pajamas on, get the kitchen cleaned up, and get that grocery order going and my planner out and plan for a great week. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. And my next video upcoming is going to be my Quince haul, my second clothing haul. I got some beautiful cashmere pieces to show you. These are fantastic luxury items for an affordable price. I cannot tell you enough how much me and my girls have loved these pieces. So look forward to that. Definitely help me out, like this video, say something to me fun in the comments. I would love to get to know you, and we will see you, and subscribe. People say hype this video. I actually have not taken the time to Google what that is, and I'll look at my videos and it'll say your video has such and such hype points. I'm like, okay, so hype this video, whatever that means. We're all learning this stuff together. So thanks, friends. We will see you real soon in another video. Bye-bye.